morning, students. Today we are going to start class 7th mathematics, and the first topic is integers. In class 6th standard, you have learned about the natural number and the whole number. So first, in short, we will discuss what is the natural number. The natural number are represented by n, and these are start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So the number which are positive, complete and start from 1 and till infinite, then these numbers are known as natural number. Now out of these natural number, there are again two categories. First, odd natural number, odd natural number. So the odd natural number are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 and so on. Means those numbers which are not divisible by 2, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on, these are known as odd natural number. Second one are even natural number. So even natural number means those numbers which are divisible by 2, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and so on. So the natural number are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In simple language we can say the complete positive number which start from 1 and are in continuation are known as natural number, and these natural number are divided in two part again. First one odd natural number, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and second one are even natural number, means those number which are divisible by 2, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and so on. Next one is whole number. If 0 is included to the whole natural number, then these numbers are known as whole number, and the whole number are represented by capital W, that is W barabar 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on. So what is the basic difference between natural number and whole number? If 0 additional number is included to the natural, then this group, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, means those numbers which start from 0 and complete positive number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 so on, these numbers are known as whole number. Now our topic is integer. The first chapter of class 7 mathematics is integer. So how we will define the integer? The integers are the collection of the collection of number 1 all complete positive numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Second one all complete negative numbers, that is -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on, and third one is includes 0, that is if we collect all the positive complete number, all the negative complete number and 0, then the collection of all these numbers are known as integers. So what are the integers? Integer are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on till infinite complete number. Now left to 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6 and so on. So all these numbers collection is known as integers, means these are the integers. Now if we have to represent all above integer on a number line, then we will draw a line and the central point we will represent by the 0 and in the right hand side to 0 at the unit distance on this line we will take the number 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8 and we can take so on next number. Similarly in the left hand side to this 0 at 1 unit left, minus 1, then minus 2, then minus 3, then minus 4, then minus 5, then minus 6, then minus 7, then minus 8 and so on. So this is the number line. So on any number line the central point is always represented by the 0 and the number which will lies to its right side will be all the positive complete number and the number which will lies to the left hand side to 0 will all negative complete number. So all these numbers are, that is integers, are represented on this number line. Now next topic is when some integers are given, then how we will represent these integers on a graph paper or the graphing of integer on graph paper. So to represent some integers on a graph paper, for example some integers are given 0, minus 3, minus 7, plus 4, plus 5, plus 7 and minus 2. If these are the some integers given and if we have to represent these number on a graph paper, then you have to first take a graph copy and on the graph paper draw a line and put the central point as 0. Now in right hand side to the 0, that is right hand side, at the unit distance we can mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The scale is 1 unit is equals to 1. Similarly in left side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, in right hand side this is plus 6, then plus 7. Now see what are the given integer. First integer is your 0. So we will dark this point 0 on the graph paper, and this point will show the integer 0. Next one is minus 3. So minus 3 is this point. So on this minus 3 point we will dark this point and write minus 3. So this is the minus 3. Then minus 7. This is your minus 7. So put a dark point at here and write minus 7. Then 4. So 4 is your this point. So dark this point and mark as a 4. Then 5. This is the 5. So dark this point and mark as 5. Then 7. So this is the 7 and mark this and write 7. Then minus 2. This is the minus 2. Dark this point and mark as minus 2. So in this way we can denote the given integer on a graph paper while taking a straight line on the given graph paper. On one page you can draw more than 3-4 lines and you can represent the given integer on that graph paper. The next topic is comparing the ordering of integers. That is, we have to compare the given integers and ordering the integers means on any number lines. The simplest way to understand, let us suppose this is your number line and the central point is your 0. So this is integer 0. Here one most important thing is that first 0 is neither positive nor negative number और इंटीजर. 0 ना तो पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है और ना ही नेगेटिव है. दिस इज सिंपल रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ द सेंट्रल पॉइंट. नाउ द स्मॉलेस्ट complete positive integer is 1. The smallest positive integer is 1 because after 0 in right hand side the first integer is 1. So this is the smallest positive integer. Then next will be 2. So we can say this is the smallest second positive integer. Now third one is the greatest negative integer is minus 1. The greatest negative integer is minus 1. From 0 to left hand side, the first negative integer is minus 1, then minus 2, then minus 3. So as soon as we will move from 0 to right hand side, then the every next integer will be greater than its previous integer. So fourth point, in the right hand side of 0, every next integer will be greater than its previous integer, that is one is less than 2, is less than 3, is less than 4, is less than 5, is less than 6, is less than 7, is less than 8, and so on. Means in the right side to the 0, every next integer will be greater than its previous integers. Similarly, fifth point, in the left hand side of 0, in the left hand side of 0, every next integer will be less than its previous integer. That is -1 is greater than, -2 is greater than, -3 is greater than, -4 is greater than, -5. Here see, in the right hand side, if we took any integer, for example 7, and if we have to compare with the integer 2, then 2 will always less than 7. And similarly in negative side, if we compare, for example -5 with the -2, then -2 will always greater than -5. So on this number line, if we proceed in the right hand side from 0, then always the next number will be greater than the previous all integer, and if we will move in the left side to the 0, then every next integer will be less than the all previous integers. So in this way we can compare the integer and we can find out that which integer is greater than or which one is less than.